What's up, YouTube? It's Flex and Joe. I'm on my way to the gym, and it has been one really long day. I was up at 2:30 this morning to be at work by 4 a.m. I was there a few minutes before 4. It is now almost 7 p.m. and I am on my way to the gym about 5 minutes out. So I really have to try to find that extra little bit of gas in the tank and get to this workout. I really only have 16 more chest workouts left before my first show, and I'm doing 2 shows back to back. So I'm a little over 17 weeks out, but that last week, really is, even the last few weeks, nothing's really happening. But I'm gonna say, officially, I guess I probably have 17 more workouts after, 16 after this one. So I gotta go in there and kill it, and there's no excuses, and I gotta get the job done. And my topic on Edge Talk and my advice to all of you is to be constantly challenging and reflecting upon your training and the things that you're doing in your life, and evaluating, is this effective? Is this the most effective? Could I be getting more out of something else? Should I be doing something differently? And all of those type of questions. If you should ask yourself too, is the juice worth the squeeze? If you're putting in a lot of effort and a lot of just intensity and focus and things like that, and the exercises you're doing or the program you're following isn't yielding the results that you're looking for, strength wise, power wise, physique wise, then maybe it's time for you to switch it up. For those of you who have a coach out there, constantly challenge your coach. Constantly be asking, why am I doing this way? Why am I doing this exercise? Why am I doing this program? Why am I dieting this way? Why am I eating these foods? And look for actual legitimate answers. Don't listen to, because it worked for me, or, because this or because that, and just BS answers. You want answers that are backed up by science. You want answers that are backed up by actual studies, things like that, things that have tangible evidence, not bro science, bro responses. Okay. For instance, I'll take my training for example, because I know I can't always record training footages. The number one thing I hate about my gym, and if there was another gym somewhere else, I'd be there that was closer, or something within the same driving distance, I'd be there and I'd be training there. I'd be recording more of my workouts for you guys. So the number one thing is that I can't record workouts there, but really, I've really noticed, I've been really putting a lot of effort into developing my back, right? To building my back up to be bigger. And and everybody does lat pull down, right? And lat pull downs and most pull downs don't seem to be that effective for me. They don't seem to actually get my back to respond and grow. When I do regular lat pull downs, with a wider grip, I don't really seem to get anything out of it. I feel a lot of it in my shoulders, my rear delts, my teres major, but it's not really hitting my lats a lot. And I have a difficult time actually just performing the exercise. It doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel right to me. I feel like sometimes I have to lean back, to feel it, and I'm always going back and forth with position, and I never seem to get it right. And so I don't like that exercise. The neutral grip one, where you use the close grip, low cable row grip right here, that seems to work okay. There's another one that's a little bit wider, it's more shoulder width, but also neutral grip. That seems to work okay too. But other than that, really, the underhand grip kind of uses a lot of biceps, so sometimes it's difficult to take the bicep out of it. But I really seem to be responding to rows, and I got some, it was really unsolicited advice, and it really wasn't advice that, if I had not been listening to the conversation and actually taking what somebody said to heart, I probably would have missed it. It would have went right over my head. But somebody told me, somebody I trust told me, hey man, if you want to grow your back, you just got to row the crap out of it. Just row the hell out of it. Just hit your rows, different angles, row. And, looking back at the training, especially in the last 6 months, exercises I felt the most in my back, rows. Things that I think that I feel, things that I can tell are making me sore, rows. The day or two after you train, when you mimic a movement, and you can tell that the muscle is sore by mimicking that movement with no weights, that exercise was effective. I can do back, and then I can do a pull down motion, and I can kind of feel my back, and I can feel my back contract, You know, like doing one arm at a time is easier than doing two, but it's not the same. Like when I mimic a row, I'm like, oh man, like my back is sore. Like that really worked. So, you know, challenge, you know, your status quo. Don't get stuck in a rut, and I guess keep pushing and pursue greatness, because all of you out there, you know, just like me, you can really drastically improve your physique, and you just got to keep pushing and keep trying and keep trying, you know. And I'll leave you with this last little quick story before I head into the gym. Was the other day I was driving, you know, with my oldest daughter in the car, and we were having a conversation about softball, and she's really hesitant to swing the bat, right? And she feels a lot of pressure and things like that, and she just, you know, she doesn't want to miss, and you know, she puts a lot of pressure on herself, which I know she gets from me, okay? But because I do the same damn thing. But what I told her is that she has to believe in herself, because nobody else is going to believe in her. There was a point in time in my life where I was 6'2", 135 pounds, and I was saying, I'm going to be big one day. You know, like, I'm going to work out, I'm going to get big. And I had people telling me, you'll never get big. Like, you'll never get big. You don't have the body type or the physique to get big. That's just not in your cards. That's not who you are or who you're meant to be. Truth be told, yeah, like naturally, I'm not a big guy. If I, like, you look at my dad and my grandfather, tall, lanky, slender people. That's what I would be naturally, you know. But by going to the gym, I've been able to do things and accomplish things with my physique that otherwise I would never have been able to accomplish. So what I'm saying is, you all have it inside you, within yourself, to do better, and to change your physique and to be the best you, as long as you believe it. So if you believe it, you will achieve it. Just keep trying. You know, I didn't give up, and that's what I was telling my oldest daughter, is you can't give up no matter what. You can't give up because people don't believe in you, or because people tell you can't do something. You gotta take that people telling you can't do something and let it fuel your fire. I want you to tell me I can't do it, because that's just gonna make me go after it even harder, right? So that's it for this video. Get out there, get after it, because there's no time like the present. The clock is ticking against you. Don't put it off. Don't procrastinate. Do it now. Go out there, get after it. I appreciate y'all for watching. It's 7:04. I got to get my butt in this gym and kill some chests. Have a good week, guys. I'll see you later.